Wow. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Random Act of Kindness on 4G Community Impact Initiative. 4G is a non-governmental organization. We are a social charitable group and we put humanity first. So the 4G stands for God. The meaning of the 4Gs, it stands for God. That is, we should put God first in everything we are doing. And the second one is goal, where we encourage our members to pursue their goals in life and they should grow it. That is the meaning of third G. You should grow your goal. And while you are doing that, we encourage you to glow. That is, you should take care of yourself too. Glow. That is what the 4Gs stand for. And this morning, we are moving to the topic. The topic for this morning talk show is selflessness. Selflessness. That what is selflessness? If we say selfness, what does it mean? Selfless is the opposite of selfish. We all know the meaning of selfish. If you say that person is selfish, we all know the meaning. That is, that person always put his own or her own first. She is always concerned about her own. So we are looking at selflessness this morning, and we're going to talk about the meaning of selfless. What does selflessness mean? If you are online, kindly drop your comments. If you can hear me, drop your comments. If you can hear me, if I'm audible, I want to see your comments. Good morning, King Henry Tolulope Ogunyomi. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Now, we are moving to selflessness. Can you hear me, please? I want to see your comment if I'm audible enough. Lovett Marex, good morning. You're welcome. Loving others. Yes. Selflessness is the act of, okay, thank you. You can hear me. Thank you. Selflessness is the act of being more concerned with the needs of others than your own needs. You are more concerned with the needs of others. You are not only concerned about yourself alone. Yes, thank you, Queen Ijoma Okoro. You can hear me. Queen Adeyemi Adebukola Odumbaku. Good morning. You are all welcome to the show. Let's invite others. Queen Caroline Homensa, you're welcome. Thank you. Please, let's share. Let's invite other members that the show has started. Now, selflessness is the act of being more concerned with the needs of others, not more than the needs of others more than your own, but in this case, not more than your own, but as much as you are concerned about your own needs, you are concerned with the needs of others too, not about your own, not you and you alone. Yes, selflessness means loving others, no, not more than yourself in this context. You cannot love others more than yourself. That is the truth. You cannot love others more than yourself, but you have to love others as much as you love yourself, not about you and you alone. So to act with selflessness is to forsake oneself for the benefit of others. For the benefit of others. You know, you have a pair of shoe or you have two pairs of shoe and you see someone that doesn't have any. So you are planning to buy another one for yourself, but you see that someone does not even have any. So if you want to act in a selfless way, you have to give to that person that doesn't have any. That is being selfless. Not that you neglect yourself, not that you don't have any and you go on and on to get it for others. So selflessness means caring about others, to care about others, and to act on the desires to help others. You have the desire to help others without expectation or desire for compensation for helping them. If you are acting with selflessness, if you want to be selfless, you don't have to expect compensation from them. You don't have to expect compensation from them. To be selfless is to have a great love for others. You cannot care for others if you don't love them. So you have to love them. To be selfless means to have great love for others, desire to help, yes, desire to help others. It means to express that love and not to be judgmental. You have to express that love that you are preaching, the love you say you have to express it. You don't just say it with your mouth, you have to express it. So selflessness means to express that love and not being judgmental all the time. You don't judge them. He doesn't have, how is that my concern? He can go out to work. No, you don't have to judge them. You don't have to judge them. You just have to express your own self. Express the love to them. Even through relating with them, you can as well encourage them to start doing something, not that you just write them off. So selflessness is the desire to help others. Yes, thank you, Queen Haminat Akinloye Medinat. You're welcome. A selfless person go beyond his concerns and emphasize with others. Now let's look at the a typical example of a selfless human being. Let's look at the example. An example of being a selfless person is a mother's devotion to her child. Let's look at our mothers. You know, at times mothers do go hungry, but they won't feel it in as much as their child or children eat. So that is a perfect example. A mother devotion to their child or children, causing her to always put the desire of the child first before her own. Expression of love to others. You express the love to your child. You don't care if you go hungry, but you just want your children to eat and feel okay. Expressing your love through giving or showing love to others. Thank you. Now let's look at the importance of selflessness. Importance. Number one point that I put down here is that selflessness improves relationship, with whether it is friendship or parent to child or spousal. It improves the relationship. It will improve the bond between you. Let's look at the mother and child bond. You know, the mother and their child do bond well. So because the child sees that the mother always puts him or her first. So selflessness improves relationship, being it friendship or parent to child or spousal. So you have to be selfless all the times. You have to be selfless. Another thing is that selflessness can keep you healthy. Yes, because it is associated with inner peace. You will feel fulfilled. You will have that peace that I see this person that needs my help and I did not ignore him or her. So you will be at peace if you render that help or assistance that person needs to them. So you will be at peace, and by doing that, it will increase your health. It will keep you healthy. Then it will, and when you are healthy, it will reduce your risk of a heart attack. You know, if you are not having inner peace, if you are not at rest, your heart will just keep on troubling you. But if you render that help and assistance that person needs, you will be at peace, and that will reduce your risk of heart attack. It happens to me at times. If I see somebody that needs my assistance and I ignore that person throughout that day, I will not be at peace with myself. I will just be fighting myself. But if I render that peace, if I render that assistance that person needs, I will be happy. I will feel fulfilled. So that is what selflessness does. Another one is that it forms connection. It forms connection. So acting selflessly can help you to connect with other people, because helping others make you feel good, and in return the other person we feel we experience the feeling of gratitude. So doing that, it will form connection. It doesn't really matter if you are blood related, but if you are selfless, if you help others, then it will build connection between you. And as a result, we bond with each other. We will bond with each other little by little each time we help people. So you cannot render assistance to someone now, and the next day the person will ignore you. It's not possible. So it will build bond, and it will build connection between you and the person you are helping. Another one, that it's a form of therapy. Selflessness is a form of therapy, because a selfless act can be a form of therapy by helping others and focusing on them. Then through that, you are lifting the burdens out of your heart. You are lifting burden out of your heart. We are taking ourselves out of troubles. I told you that anytime I see anybody that needs my help and assistance and I ignore that person, I will not be at peace. So if I see them and I help them, I will lift myself out of troubles. My mind will be at peace. So it will teach us to be mindful, as in it teaches us mindfulness by taking our focus off ourselves and putting it on whosoever that we are helping. So it will help us to shift that burden, that troubles. During that time that you are helping somebody, you will no longer think about yourself, but you will be concerned about that person you are helping. So selflessness is a form of therapy that helps you to get out of your trouble. I want to see your comments too. You too can contribute. I want to see your contribution. Let's contribute. I don't want to be the only one talking here. I want to read your comments too. So if you are selfless, that means you are giving and sharing happiness with others. If you help people, you will see that they will be happy, they will laugh. It's about giving and sharing happiness with others and showing them that everybody deserves joy. So if you see someone that is going hungry, if you help them, they will feel as if, so I still have somebody that still puts me in mind. So if you are selfless, people will think that, yes, they will feel belonged. Yes, that is the word. They will feel belonged. So they will know that everybody deserves joy, no matter what. So being a selfless person does not imply that you should not take care of yourself. I've said that earlier. Being a selfless person does not mean that you should not take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You cannot give what you don't have. So, but it doesn't mean that you should think about yourself all the time. Say, human beings are insatiable. No matter how rich, no matter how wealthy you are, you still be thirsty for more. But the little you have, learn to give others. That is you being selfless. So we are insatiable. You can see millionaires, billionaires, they are still working. You'll be thinking that, what do they still have? What do they still want? At least they have money, they have houses. If you were in their shoe, you still do that. That is human being for you. So human beings are insatiable, but with the little you have to render help and assistance to others. Don't think about yourself alone. Don't ignore yourself. If you don't like yourself and take good care of your well-being, you will find it difficult and more challenging to help others with a clear mind and open mind. So if you don't like yourself, you will find it difficult to help others. So selflessness does not mean that you should ignore yourself. It doesn't mean that you should not take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you should always seek the happiness of people. There are so many people that no matter what you do for them, they will not appreciate it. So you have to always take care of yourself. You have to put yourself too into consideration while helping people. I want to see your comments, please. I want you to contribute. No matter what, we decide to be happy. Yes, thank you, King Henry Tolulope, for that. No matter what, people will still. There are some people that even if you cut your head for them, you will not be satisfied. So you too, you have to take care of yourself too. And when you are taking care of yourself, you should Selflessness is all about strength and it's not for the faint heart or weakness. On the other hand, it takes the path of least resistance, and as humans, it's all about strength. It takes strength. You have to treat everyone equal. Yes. Thank you for that, King Sunday, for that contribution. Thank you. So, no matter what, people will still feel as if you've not done it, you cannot satisfy a human being. But the little you can do, please do it. Selflessness doesn't mean neglecting yourself. Remember, selflessness is compassion. Selflessness is empathy, and selflessness is love. We are all saying I love you, put it into as in display it. Yes, let people see it. Let people see what you are preaching. See, now let's look at the example now. Look at the queen mothers. I know there are some things that she too needs. There are some things that she's working to. There are some goals she's working towards achieving it. But while she's still pursuing that goal, she still have it in mind to help others. That is an example of a selfless person. So if you have it in capacity to help others, do it. No matter how little it is, you have to be selfless. Being selfless, you have the peace you desire. When you are selfless, you are helping yourself mentally. You are helping yourself. You keep your mind out of the troubles. You keep your mind out of the problems you have, but you'll be working towards helping others. As you go out today, do practice it. I want you to be selfless. I want selflessness to be part of our watchword. Let people see that you are a selfless person. Let people see that you are a changed person. Selflessness does not mean losing yourself. Note, you cannot satisfy everybody. Thank you, ma. So you cannot satisfy everybody. It doesn't mean that you should lose yourself. It doesn't mean that you should neglect yourself. You have to take good care of yourself too. You have to take good care of yourself. Not everyone will be there when you need help. Yes, so you don't have to be to neglect yourself too. You cannot say because you want to help people, you neglect yourself. Yeah, because I want to help people and I don't have to eat. Even if you faint today while in the act of rendering help and assistance to people, there are some people that will still ignore you. So you have to take care of yourself too. So you have to go out today. Practice it. Be selfless. Let people see you and say that that person is selfless. Let people see you that and say that yes. Let us show them that we belong to a community where we practice selflessness. Let's go out. Let people know that you are a member of 4G Kingdom. Yes, I can see that you are a selfless being. Let's imitate that act. Let's imitate that act. Let the selflessness go round what we are preaching. Let it go round. So, as usual, according to our tradition, next week we'll practice it too. There are so many people that are around us that needs our help. Though we are not yet there as we too, we have needs. We are not yet there, but with need to we have. Let's go out and practice it. Yes, ma'am. Now, next week, few weeks back, there was a post that popped out that if you have any widow or single mother around you that you want to bless, that you should DM me. Next, some queens have done that. They have nominated some. They have nominated some widows and single mother around them. So next week, one of our queens that nominated somebody will come up and with the nominee, the widow she nominated, and will extend out of blessing to her. We will extend out of assistance to her. So next week, get prepared, queen. You'll be informed, and we want to see the face of the person that you want to help. God will help us too. So as we go out today, do what as in help people in your own little way. Help them. Let them see that you are a changed person. If you practice what you are doing, the world will be a good place to be. Thank you very much. Queen Modinat, Aminat, I'm sorry, Queen Aminat, Akinloye, Ahmed, Medina, do you have anything to say? Good morning, you're welcome to the show.
Good morning, ma.
You're welcome, ma.
Good morning. Yes, ma.
Good morning, you are welcome.
Yeah. I really good morning, mom. Good morning. We've been listening to what we've been saying since. We really appreciate it. Actually, you really talk a lot about it. There's nothing to talk much about. You really try. The selfness attitude, people, it's not everybody that can practice it. It's God-given gift. Or you can practice it on your own once your mind is there and you are focused. It's giving out and being selfless is not by having a lot of money or being rich.
Yes.
People always thinking of maybe it's only rich people that can do it. You can do it by giving out your whole items. Maybe you have some unused clothes or unused shoes at home and you have another one. Instead of abandon those things at home or let it get to wasted, you can giving it out. We have people in your community that did not have anything to wear. In my area, anytime I see a lot of children going around without putting on anything, they have rag on, no shoe, no slippers, nothing. They will go to school with without bags or bags that are not even of use again. At times I will just get inside, take my things out, giving it to them. This following day, see them going with it, I will be happy. Oh, that is how we can give out without even looking back. Some people are expecting much when they give out, or for the political ambition, or for anything. No, let's give out with a little we have. Even with penny, you can save life with 1 naira. You can save life with food you have left, with your own leftover food at all. I have people in my community that I want two people to look at. There's one woman that lost her husband 2 years back. There's another single parent in my area. This woman came to me most times for help. At times I give her whatever I have, but I cannot do it all. So I've presented this woman to you months back, like 2 months or 3 months back. She came yesterday again that she wanted to school fee. They own the last school fee, not the holiday. So I told the woman I'm looking up to it. I will do what I can do. Hello?
Thank you, ma.
That I,
Thank you very
yeah,
much, ma. You're welcome, ma.
yes,
That's
ma'am.
a good point. You don't have to be rich for you to start giving.
Yes, yes.
Start with the little way you can. Thank you very much. On the issue of that widow, we'll get back to you, and we have to
Okay.
invite her. We want to see her face, we want to see her
All
reaction. So we'll get back to you on that. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you for that
right.
wonderful contribution. See you next week, ma. So
All right,
you
ma'am.
say, according to what Queen Aminat said, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to have it all before you start giving. So start with the little one you have, and through that, if God really sees your heart of giving, He will keep on blessing you. Say a person that gives, they say, givers never lack. Givers never lack. So the moment you keep